I teach textiles, sustainability, and knitwear design here, and this is my 6th year. I'm gonna have to go with cashmere, vintage cashmere,
okay.
multi-ply. I don't think there's anything better. Alright, there's a couple of good ones. I think I live by this Latin motto, which is since we're alive, we may as well live. But there's another one that comforts me a lot, and I'm not sure the correct pronunciation, but it's arte favente nil desperandum, and that's the Latin, and it means our skills assisting us, there's no cause for despair. And I feel comforted by that notion, that we have everything we need to be all right. I see it as being very closely related to, the slow food movement, and being happy with what is, being happy with what is around, what is local, what is in season, rather than having to have strawberries 12 months a year, right? Having to have exactly what one wants at any given moment, kind of reining that desire in, and being happy with what perhaps already exists, or what can be made, or what can be mended. As a maker, I appreciate the phrase that you picked out for our action, which was that it's about things being made appropriately, not necessarily being made slowly. But so it's that quality in combination with I guess a tempering of desire for what's new and what's out of reach. Well, the integrity of the textile that we made, it was beautiful, but it wasn't particularly durable. The fabric count was low, so it's difficult for it to be stabilized and displayed. What I really love is more work yarns, and this, you could consider this a plea for more recruits and more work yarns for another time. I'd like a denser material, really, one that could be kept and displayed, and probably more reliance on students for the planning stages. We kind of got it together relatively quickly, and I'd like to have it be an experience that is student derived.
Hi, my name is Hannah Smythe. I'm a freshman here, and I study fashion merchandising. My favorite place to shop is American Apparel or a resale store, and I like resale stores because nothing's the same and everything's different. I like looking around. My 5 favorite words that get stuck in my head a lot are pharmaceuticals, smorgasbord, chicken shawarma, Al Schweitzer, and polyester. It's stuck in my head a lot. She told me about it and it sounded really interesting, and I don't know, I've done weaving before and it's really cool, so I was interested to know what it was like. The biggest challenge had to be the timing, when everyone went up and then everybody had to go down at the same time. Like, there were different times we were off, and I don't know, it made it kind of challenging at times. I think there's a valuable lesson in the value of teamwork. That was a lot of teamwork going on. You know, just like the whole day was a day about sustainability, so, you know, thought that it went along well with the theme of the day.
My name is Heather Radke. I'm a freshman and I'm a fashion merch major. I don't really cook now, but making stuff, I'd probably say like grilled cheese. I'm pretty much a master at that by now, even though it's not really cooking. But I look for like the gossip magazines, like People or In Touch or Star, ones that like keep me up to date with terrible lies. I had never actually heard of slow cloth until we did this, and I was still a little confused on it, but I think it's just basically like people should become more aware. I think a lot of times in our daily lives we don't really realize things and how they're made and how it affects us, because it doesn't. But I think it's really interesting to like think about looking at what you're wearing and things and being more aware of how things are made and why it's made and where. I think it'd be really good if we had more people, if it was bigger. And one of the things, I think it'd be really cool if it was more compact, like it was more put together, like it wasn't so loose, and we actually like were more consistent. Because well, like I said, we sometimes would cheat, so I think if we were more consistent with it, and it was more compact, I think it'd be a lot better. But it's not that it looked bad by any means. It was actually really cool the way it turned out. Seeing it all come together, and then actually seeing, like, we were in the breezeway, so it was a pretty busy area, and actually seeing people stop and like be like, wow, that is so cool. Like people that would actually come and show like a lot of interest in what we were doing. I thought that was really cool. We'd have like large groups of people come by and like ask us questions and like actually take an interest in what we were doing.
The heart is a stone, and this is a stone that we throw. Put your hand on the stone, it's the stone of a hope. You know, they say we will go far, but they don't know how far we'll go. With our legs on the edge and our feet on the horizon, they say we can